But with everybody, it's your boy JRI or JR Incorporated. Welcome back to my company. You know it, guys. So here to bring you another review on another horror film that I just finished. Was it last night? The night before? I think it was Thursday night. I finished it Thursday night. But what it was, it's basically it was in Japanese and it was a subtitled film. Obviously, it was from Shudder exclusive, and it's Kayako versus Sadako. And if you don't know who that is, that's the Ring Girl versus the Grudge Woman, basically. But the Ring Girl in the Japanese is more like an adult than she is like a girl. So it's basically just woman versus woman. But anyways, there's a lot of differences from the way the American version is in the book version, other than the Japanese version. The one difference I found very interesting was obviously not all the time does she kill you in the matter like in the book in the American version. The American version, she only kills you like that if she sees you, and she leaves hair in your mouth if you do. Also, you cannot commit suicide to stop her from killing you. She will actually come and kill you if you try to kill yourself before she can claim you. Another thing is, which I don't know how seeing her eyes will kill you exactly. It makes, I guess. I mean, whatever. And then nothing really big changes with Sadako, with the Kayako or the Grudge Woman. She still has that voice. She still is creepy as fucking hell. There still is the fucking cat boy, which is supposed to be her son, and bunch of other shit. Oh yeah, the video. One thing I found differently in the book or in the movie, in the Japanese version, and then the story version, in the original, The Ring, they give you 7 days to live, and in the Japanese version, it's 2 days. So if we're gonna go for more brutal, it's the Japanese version, I guess. Also, the video is a lot fucking different than it is in the Japanese version. Also, having someone else watch the video, putting out the video won't work. It doesn't really work to stop Sadako at all. It won't really stop her at all. Making copies of the video won't work, even though people have tried it. Other ways she might kill you is possessing you. Well, she's already possessing you technically, but she'll make you kill yourself, basically, is what she'll do. And she did in one situation with another person. Another thing I found out very interesting anyway, so I'm just going to give you the small rundown. So this one girl buys the VHS player with the cursed videotape inside and watches it or puts it in. The other girl wasn't paying attention when she's the one who put it in, but her friend Yuri or whatever her name is, I forgot what the other girl's name is, but she watches it and ends up, obviously. And now another thing that's difference in the movie, the movie Ring, obviously the American one, you get a call and you hear Samara say 7 days. In the Japanese version of the original, which is the original version, you don't hear her say anything. It's just static on the other end of the phone, like loud static sound, and then that's it. That means you're cursed, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure, but I wonder if that what causes the curse. Like, actually not watching the video makes you curse. It's hearing the static, but I couldn't tell you. Anyway, so they end up trying to, so that the first thing, one girl dies, and then they bring a bunch of kids end up getting a bunch of little kids in the elementary school kids get lost, but they're actually killed by Kayako and the boy. Yuri and her friend are watching Yuri ends up watching the video, which is this other girl, the girl that bought the VHS and the VHS player in the first place, ends up watching the video to try to help out her friend, which doesn't work, and then they end up going to their, I guess, a friend of theirs. It's also a professor, and he tells them that they're going to try to exorcise Sadako out of their body, which does not work, and they bring it. They called already he ends up actually killing. Sadako ends up coming out and taking these two people. One kills one by breaking his neck, and the other one, I don't know if it's even possible what she did, but she just like made her neck go backwards like that and like crushed it in. I'm like, I don't think that's literally possible. Like, you can't do that to yourself. I know you can. I know you can. You probably could break your neck, but you can't do like what she did. Like, it's not even possible. Unless especially you're supernaturally enhanced, I guess maybe. But then she had one other girl that he tried to stop. The shrine lady, he was choking herself to death, but and tried to stop him. And then the teacher tried to stop him, and they both ended up getting killed in the end for that one situation, trying to stop him. And they had called us, I guess, this real powerful psychic dude, which is like, he's known for like stopping curses and stuff. And he first does a bunch of shit. He does this like weird, like the best way I can describe it is like the Force, but with it being more like towards like spirits, and he uses it to like draw her out, which he does, and he doesn't at the same time. Like, he can't get her to be escaped. Like, he can't get her out. So their next best thing is they're gonna try to get her to fight Kayako. And the way to do this is there's one girl who enters in trying to rescue the little boy, who her parents end up getting killed. Her dad gets killed by the boy, actually, by the Mao kid, the kid that has the cat in his throat. And the mom ends up getting killed by the grudge woman, which, I say, is even more terrifying in the Japanese version than she is in the American version. Maybe because there's more blood to her. There's like blood on her face than there was in the American version, and that she's a lot faster in a ways, I guess you could say. When she kills you, she just like grabs you and like pulls you in, and like, whoa. I'm like, fuck, okay. No, but their plan is to get them both to kill by doing this. They're gonna join the girl with Yuri. Also, the other girl that watched it before that, her friend, Yuri's friend, ends up trying to commit suicide, and Sadako comes and kills her. And even though Yuri kept trying to tell her not to do it, and then when Sadako's like when she's about to commit suicide by, I guess, strangulation, I believe, Sadako's right there, and she's like trying to get like the girl is like just like frozen still. I'm like, bitch, fucking take off the shit and run into the room. Fucking what the fuck you doing? Anyways, no, but back to what I was saying. Where was I at, though? Oh, yeah, so anyways, so Sadako, they end up trying to get, this guy ends up with another person. He's also with an assistant that happens to be blind and I believe a fortune teller. But she goes to the one girl and says, yeah, you're not going to survive this. And then, well, that sucks. Anyways, they take this other girl, the one that parents just got killed, they end up saving her from by pulling her out of the house just before, the Kayako gets her. And ends up getting, what's it called? They end up making a plan. The plan is they're going to make them fight each other by doing this. One is they're going to bring each other in the night that Yuri is supposed to die. They're going to go in there, going to hook up the VHS thing to the DVD, VHS to the TV. They're going to have the girl who already entered the house before the first time to watch Sadako's tape. Then she's going to be cursed. And then when Sadako comes to grab her, by entering the house already to the house with Yuri entering the house, she also has the grudge girl on her. So now they're going to have to fight. It's going to be a fight for her soul, basically, over her, who gets to claim her, I guess. And at first there's like a real fight, and then it's more like they try to attack each other. Like, then they try to team up against each other. Like, it's a few fights, and at first, Sadako ends up winning it, kind of. But then the grudge girl is shown not to be, the Kayako seems to be really resilient. Also, they end up, I don't know how to describe the Sadako, but like I got more freaked out from Sadako than I did the Grudge Girl, mainly because this is the way she was like, her hair was all the way down to here, and she was like she kind of like lifelessly like moves like slowly as fuck, and then like she would only be fast when she would like try to get you in your when she would try to make you see her eyes. Anyways, their other plan, their contingency final plan was to trap them in this well that's on the property, and but to doing that they would have to sacrifice one of them. So first the plan to get them to fight fails, so they end up running to the well plan, and the plan is one of them has to sacrifice. So Yuri announces herself sacrifice. She waits till they're both like they're coming at a different angle. So this one is Sadako, and this one's Kayako, or the grudge girl and the ring girl. They're coming in. The Sadako is a lot faster than the grudge girl, surprisingly. So the grudge girl speeds up, and just before they meet, Yuri jumps into the well, and they collide, kind of like combining. They kind of like morph into each other, and then they go down and connect with her. Kind of like the best way I can describe it is a possessor, but not possessor. And then they locked they kind of like, put the covering over the well, lock it. And at first I think, everything's hunky-dory, and then boom, the covering gets blasted off, and then out pops out Sadako, but like, I guess was the grudge bitch inside of her, I guess, or the Kayako inside of her, plus the Yuri. And the way I could describe that is the way she enters into the areas, like she's kind of like, she comes out like a pretzel, kind of like her bones. You can hear the bones striking her. She starts to do that stuff like that, and then she ends up killing the new girl by her seeing her, and that's the end of the film. Plus, the guy that they had hired to have him gets knocked out at some point. So. And obviously, I don't know what they're gonna do for the other girl that can't see her because she's blind. But I think she's gonna die too. I don't know. They left that part. I'm very upset. So basically, I'm not sure if he's dead because they didn't like say a pulse, but he got either knocked out or he's obviously dead. But obviously the plan failed to get them to fight. Technically, well, it did get them to fight, but it didn't kill each other. They just fought and. They're like, fuck this. Let's just join sides technically in a way. But, like, they didn't join sides. They just like, fuck this shit. Why are we fighting? We're supposed to be killing these people. And they end up they're trying to fight. And then, like, at one point when Sadako is getting closer to Yuri, the Kayako was like, fuck no, you're not. And she starts to speed up a little bit, like tries to crawl faster. And Sadako, I swear to God, I was laughing at certain scenes, and then I was, like, fucking terrified because, like, the girl that went into the house when she saw the cap when a certain scene happened, I'm like, bitch, get the fuck out of the house. What the fuck you standing there for? Get the fuck out of the goddamn house. Anyways, my bad. But otherwise, if I had to give this movie a rating, 7 out of 10. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that great. It wasn't that horrible, but it was a solid 7 out of 10. Definitely, if you're a fan of Grudge, which I am, also I'm a fan of both The Ring and The Grudge. Definitely go watch this film. Honestly, I've never seen the Japanese version. I've only seen the American version of The Ring. I've seen the Japanese version of The Grudge. I've never seen the Japanese version of The Ring. So the news of new ways of her doing things and the video not being like it was in the American version, and the sound instead of her calling you and it being 2 dates instead of 7 really was like, wow, they're more fucked than they were in the original in the American version they are. But anyways, yeah, all that stuff was really cool. Definitely go check it out if you have Shudder. It's really good, honestly. If you don't mind English subtitles. Honestly, there's not really much to explain about the movie. Like, honestly, I wouldn't call it a versus because they fight for like 5 minutes, and then they end up kind of joining sides, kind of not, but even then, it's like, Anyways, all I gotta say is in the ending, basically everyone's screwed. It doesn't matter they combined with each other. The best way I can describe it is as if like the best way I can describe it is like they melted together, and then transformed into like a giant version of themselves. But like both of them are combined with each other, like this. So it's more like Sadako. It's like if everyone says, it'd be like Sayoko. It's the best way I can describe it. Sayoko. Sayoko is the best way I'm going to say it. Sayoko. Sayokuri. So it's Sayokuri because they also combined with Yuri at the end as a sacrifice. But anyways, that's it from that's my review on Sadako versus Kayako. Let me know in the comments below if you like the Grudge and the Ring, and if you've seen the Japanese version of the Ring. Good on you. I have not, but like I said, it was the news to me for all this new stuff today from the Japanese version that was not in the American. Obviously, the American version kind of made it a little bit better. Honestly, I mean, yeah, it's brutal to have. I think 2 days was a lot more brutal than having 7 days. Honestly, but 2 days is a lot worse. Like 7 days, you probably can get your affairs in order. 2 days, you might not even have enough time to get your affairs in order. Like this goes to you, this goes to you, this goes to that. All my money, if I'm rich, going to this person or this place or this charity. Yeah, you can't do that in 2 days, but you could do that in 7 most likely. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys. I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to also please, if you think you've subscribed, if you think I've earned your subscription, please subscribe. It only takes 3 seconds of your day to press that subscribe button. Leave a like, comment down below, and thank you for coming into my company. And I will see you at the next meeting. JR Incorporated out. Peace. Have a scary night, everyone.